They said he couldn't. They said he wouldn't make it. They said he was too slow. They said he was too small. They said he would never become a great quarterback. But today, he's widely considered the greatest quarterback to ever play in the NFL. So let's look at how Tom Brady proved the doubters wrong. Footage of Tom Brady being drafted late. Slow 40-yard dash. Narrator. They said he wasn't fast enough. They said he wasn't strong enough. They said he couldn't do it, yet somehow he did. Cut to footage of early Brady interviews. Doubts from analysts. Narrator. Pick 199 6th round. No one believed in him, except him. When the world told him you can't, he whispered back, "Watch me." As we watch clips of Brady training, pushing hard in the gym, then leading on the field, as confetti falls down on his face after winning another Super Bowl. Let's think about how these words apply to our lives. When people told Tom that he wasn't good enough, that he wasn't strong enough, instead of arguing, instead of complaining, he went out there and proved them right. We all face doubters in life. Maybe you're told that you'll never succeed because you're not smart enough or talented enough. Don't argue with those people. Instead, prove them wrong. The story of the Cauldron. A legendary hero named Balor ruled over the mystical land of the Now Balor had a son named Conan, but Conan was different from the other children. While they learned warfare and combat, Conan loved reading books and learning from scholars. You see, while everyone thought that Conan should train to be a mighty warrior, Conan loved learning. And so he learned every day from the best teachers and read hundreds of books. Then when the time came for Conan to lead the tribe, the elders said, "There is no way that you could lead us into battle. You are not a warrior." And so Conan left the village and traveled around the world to prove them wrong. He studied every fighting style, every weapon, and even befriended many warriors along the way. Soon enough, the time came again for Conan to return home. And this time the elders were scared, because although Conan had not learned warfare, he had become a fierce fighter, and he defeated every single challenger that stepped into the ring with him. Not only had Conan proven the elders wrong, but he also became the greatest warrior that their tribe had ever seen. In a world where we are all told that we need to choose one path and stick to it forever, Conan chose to follow his passion, to become something that the world didn't expect. It's okay if you do. I don't want to be a doctor or an engineer or a teacher or whatever else your parents and your friends may expect from you. You can follow your passions and still be successful. After all, the only thing that Conan needed to prove was that he could be successful without becoming a warrior. One day, as the young striker trained relentlessly in the pouring rain, determined to perfect his craft, the coach approached him and said, "Son, I want to tell you something. I've been watching you train. You have a good shot here. You have skills, but you're not going to make it. You're not fast enough. The others are better than you. Give it up." The young man looked up at his coach, surprised and hurt by the harsh words. He had never heard his coach speak to him like this before. "What do you mean? Is that why you made me train so hard?" The coach shook his head sadly and replied, "It pains me to say this, but you need to hear the truth. It's time for you to move on. There are other things in life that you could try." The young man felt his heart sink as he realized that his dream of playing professional soccer was crumbling before him. However, deep down, he knew that his coach was right. He wasn't as fast as the others, and he doubted if he could make it. With a heavy heart, he thanked his coach for his honesty and decided to move on. And now, years later, he sits in front of the TV, watching the soccer game with a smile on his face. He didn't make it, but he has found happiness elsewhere. See, sometimes reality doesn't align with our dreams. It hurts. But sometimes, just sometimes, when life knocks you down, it's not the end. It's a redirection. A chance to find something new, something better, something that fits who you are and what you want out of life. That's what happened to him, and that's what might happen to you, too. Afterward, the young man went home and spent countless hours practicing alone. Years went by. He never forgot the pain of his coach's words. "You're not as fast as the others." It fueled his desire to succeed. Finally, the day arrived. He tried out for the national team. As he stood on the field, the coach from before spotted him and couldn't believe his eyes. "Is that the same boy who couldn't make it?" he thought. The young man ran faster than he ever had. He dribbled the ball with precision. His moves amazed everyone. He had proven his coach wrong. Not only that, but he also earned a spot on the national team. Later, when the coach approached him, he said, "I want to apologize for what I said to you all those years ago. You've become an amazing player. I was wrong." The young man smiled and said, "It's okay. I used your words to fuel my journey, and I'm glad I did." In the end, he not only achieved his dream of playing for the national team, but he also inspired others with his story. Being good at something doesn't mean that you won't face challenges. Even if you are really good at math or physics or coding or any other subject, that doesn't mean that you won't face challenges or that other people won't try to bring you down. What matters is how you respond. So always remember to keep working hard and stay focused on your goals. Another clip of Tom Brady being drafted. Slow 40-yard dash, this time with a different voiceover. Narrator. What makes you different also makes you great. When everyone told him that he was too slow, that he wasn't strong enough, he used that to fuel his work ethic. He wanted to prove them wrong. And through sheer determination, he did. Narrator. This isn't just football. It's a mindset. It's what happens when you refuse to be defined by doubt. Now, pause the video. Music. Close-up of Tom Brady lifting the trophy. You don't need to be the strongest. You don't need to be the fastest. You just need to be the one who never gives up. On-screen text. Prove them wrong. If this fired you up, like this video, comment with, "I will rise." Share this with someone who needs a reminder, and subscribe for more real stories of relentless grit.